Okay, so card nine is very similar to a question that so many of you guys got wrong on your quiz. And we are definitely going to break down every single statement on here and talk about it to make sure that we are fully getting how the graph relates to the situation. So card nine says before a plane goes on a flight, it needs fuel from a refueling truck. This graph shows the amount of fuel in each vessel as it is pumped from the refueling truck to the plane. So the plane is low on fuel and the fuel is going up because it's adding fuel to the plane. The refueling truck has all the fuel on the truck and it is losing fuel because it's putting it all on the plane. So the fuel in the plane is going up as the refueling truck is going down. So which statement is true? There is only one true statement out of these. This is multiple choice, so you're just going to select one. The relationship between time and volume of fuel in the refueling tank is proportional. So in the refueling truck, is it proportional? Does this have a y-intercept of 0? The refueling truck does not have a y-intercept of 0, so it is not proportional. Both the plane and the refueling truck start with no fuel. Actually, neither of them starts with no fuel. No fuel would be at 0, but the refueling truck is the one that has fuel on it and starts with the fuel. So that is not true. The fuel in the refueling tank decreases at the same rate that the fuel in the plane increases. So the fuel in my plane is going up, the refueling truck is going down, and notice that they have the same steepness, okay? It's not on grid line, so we can't actually find the slope, but the steepness of this is pretty similar. Okay, so this has a good high chance of being true. And then D, the refueling truck started with less fuel than the plane. So did the refueling truck have less fuel in the plane to start with? Again, the refueling truck has all the fuel in the top, the plane is down at the bottom. So that is not true. So that does leave us with C. Now, if we think about again what this is saying, the refueling tank is decreasing at the same rate that the plane is increasing. That is true because the fuel that is coming off of here, coming out of here, is going into this one. So even though this one's negative and this one's positive, the rate is the same. So that's why I always tell you guys when we do our slope, find slope the same way, and then just pay attention if the line's increasing or decreasing. Because your numbers could be the same here, just this line's going up and this line's going down, and that's what makes it positive versus negative.